just snowballed out of control. Like objective after objective, they were just able to take everything for free. Like it seemed like there was.
DC. You could say like the only hero that needed a lot was like the CK, but CK, even without many items, he was just like walking around for the first 10 minutes with brown boots and like clarity, and he was just getting stuff done. And like the Midas and Axe looked really fancy at the end, but it was just kind of the skill set of the hero that allowed him to do what he did. Whereas by comparison, if you look at the other side, you had a Wraith King that got what? Helm Echo Saber, which he wasn't outputting that much damage. And you had a Timbersaw who was doing quite a bit, but was struggling to find his Bloodstone towards the end. And then their last core was Dragon Knight, who had a good early game, but kind of fizzled out as he was not able to get the BKB and got controlled pretty hard.
I think they did the right thing here. They banned out the Underlord. I think the Underlord was the hero that single-handedly made them do absolutely no damage.
Yeah.
Because you have a DK who went Armlet, and Armlet gives you, strength, and that aura just completely cuts out a large portion of his Armlet and his natural damage.
Correct.
And then he had a pipe on top of it. Like there was just no way CDEC could do any damage.
Yeah, and they had like supports that actually don't output that much damage, right? Like Rubik. And what's their other support? Phoenix. Yeah, Phoenix
right.
Can output some damage, but not when the pipe is online. So, yeah, they got outplayed, outdrafted maybe. But this is game 2. Vici's gonna open things up with the Drow Ranger. And one thing I've gathered from watching Chinese game over the past couple months is that they know how to beat Drow teams. Like, I think offensive tri-lane or offensive dual lanes is generally the first thing that they look towards. Whether it's just a nuke heavy lane featuring Keeper of Light or PA, or just lineup that just kills you over and over again. So we'll see what the variant is going to be here for CDEC.
I mean, it's like you said, just as much as they're prepared to deal with Drow Ranger lineups, they're also very prepared to run them. And, with the Visage changes, I think that I wouldn't be surprised if I saw DDC play Visage.
Yeah, he is a Visage player, right?
He's been playing it since, every time it becomes popular again, yeah, he just plays it every time.
Yeah. Well, Hero's actually kind of broken right now. You've been playing him as a core, I believe.
I only played it one game. Just one game mid. I thought it was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, I was party queuing. I had a friend that was playing Visage mid as well, and it's just like kind of insane. Like he's probably one of the best ganking partner. Like it's so good to gank into his lane because he's got nukes, he's got slows. You could easily get the kill.
Yep.
Anyways, we're going to see a PA. Most likely we're going to see PA match up against the Drow Ranger, at least in the laning phase, but, Vici Gaming could be the one dodging. And we're going to see a Puck here. Not exactly too surprising, especially alongside a Drow Ranger, but Puck has already been a very popular hero in this batch.
Yep, I think it's a really good hero for Mikasa as well. He's just, even though he played Shadow Fiend last game, he's just like such an aggressive mid player. He's just always ready to show up for fights. He doesn't really spend too much time ricing away. He's always ready to just take the engagements. So Puck is a really good hero for Mikasa.
Mikasa reminds me of the Dota player that got that went into a time machine and got transported into like the future, right? He plays the traditional Shadow Fiend, Puck, Queen of Pain, the once ago era of mid heroes. None of that new fancy Arc Warden BS. Whatever.
Probably why they put him on the team again.
Yeah.
This is his time to shine. New patch. I'm pretty sure all these heroes are just gonna work out very well again.
I just think that the nuking base heroes are stronger now because of everyone having less HP, especially towards the mid and late game. But we shall see.
You still have to remember there's raindrops. Raindrops is kind of what really made the mid lane nukers like a little less powerful.
Not if you get Yules, man. Just Yules them up. Let the raindrop eat up that 50 damage from the Yules, and then boom, go to work.
All right. Well, we'll see how they run it. Oh, they do ban out the Visage. They're like anticipating it.
So generally, Puck is the off lanes when it comes to draw Puck lineups, but we're expecting this one to be mid. So any other offlaners you're considering to pick up here if you're Vici Gaming that helps with the draw lineup?
It's kind of a tough one. I feel like they might want to consider someone who can deal with the PA.
Okay.
Either they take more magic nuke or magic damage, or they pick someone who can buy items to break that blur, so they can actually right click her down.
So like a Shadow Blade user.
Yeah, someone who can build into Silver Edge, but it's kind of, there aren't really many offlaners who do that. So I think going with the magic damage route is probably a little better.
They could go for something like Clockwork as well to kind of break some distance from Drow and some heroes. And honestly, I think taking away Clockwork from June is also a big part of it, because I think that's generally his first hero to look to actually deal with Drow lineups.
Yeah, I actually think that's actually a pretty damn good pick here, because it's also really good against Drow Ranger too. It's like you just close the distance on Drow Ranger just like that.
Yeah.
And yeah, Vici should just probably pick it up here to deny that from happening. Well, they're really unsure though. They're taking a lot of time.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to see.
Also,
Because I'm pretty sure they were like relying on the Visage as the next pick.
I wouldn't say relying, but they definitely would have wanted to have it. Silencer is going to be the third pick here, so that's a good get out of jail free card, especially for the Drow Ranger. I gotta say, this is looking more and more like a good clock game. I see easy kills everywhere.
I think with the Silencer pickup, I think Sand King is a little more viable now
Okay, for your team.
for Vici.
Yeah. Okay. Yo, what about Centaur? Is Elo going too deep? Stampede's a good get the hell out here.
Yeah, I don't think Centaur is very good here.
Well, not with the Ember pick though, because before the Ember, CDEC was mostly relying on slows, right? They didn't really have like a good stun. But
Dragon Knight. So you're right, it is an offlane puck. Interesting.
Okay. Offlane puck's gonna need a little help. Drow Ranger aura helps a lot, but I don't think that's enough. Maybe Vici.
I mean, they might just no. They can always do something like just put the Drow Ranger by himself or by herself.
Right, and do like a. Well, you could switch the lanes too, right? You could puck safe lane.
Right, you can just move around. It's very flexible.
Okay. Well, Ember. Pretty decent.
CDC last pick Magnus. I feel like this is very possible. I think Vici should just ban Magnus because it's something that Shade plays all the time.
Right, but he's playing Ember here, right?
Oh, that's true, huh? I mean, you never know. I mean, they played that Octarine core thing. I mean, I don't see why you can't do that from the offlane.
No, wasn't that Super from Elfwide that played it? You're talking
Yeah,
about
that was super. He played mid. Yeah, he went the Octarine build. But I mean, if you're gonna go that build, you can just do it from the offlane. You know.
He went like Phase Manta into Octarine. It was like a strange
it was
build.
the ultimate fighting build.
Yo,
I liked it. I thought it was entertaining.
You know what I saw? Like I saw a pub in my Chinese game the other day. He went for that build, but I think his item progression was better. He went Phase Blaymail, and he was just taking fights
on Ember.
on Ember, right? Phase Blaymail, and
Okay.
he went into the Octarine afterwards for the whole perma roots at 25. It's insane. Like just think about how tanky
I mean,
Ember is.
Blade Mail Octarine is all right. What's happening here? Support Weaver. Vici Gaming have been watching VP.
So VP was the team that made it super popular in an international level, but Mineski has been doing it quite a bit as well. And I do believe VP did the way that VP runs it. They run it very roam heavy, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of setup for him. I mean, I think there's enough setup on Vici too. I mean,
So-
the damage output is just so insane. It just takes very little to set up.
I was having a discussion with Mineski and the coach Scant. I think we concluded the best way to run a support Weaver, and at least in the last patch, was actually start jungling with him, because how much you get with Swarm and Gemini Tech and Iron Talon. Swarm takes 8 hits in the jungle for neutrals to kill, so you could get a lot of leeway, especially because Swarm 2 camps at once by angling and
Oh, I can teach you a trick with
Okay.
Weaver. All right, so this
Teach me the
is
trick.
for everyone out there. This is a very important trick. I learned this from O4, who plays on FDL. And the way you do it is the jungle camps are changed now, but you can stack jungle camps now, and you can clear any amount of stack with any level of swarm, I believe, any level of swarm. And the way it works is that you swarm a camp, right?
Okay.
And automatically, all the creeps will always hit the swarm immediately.
Yes.
But you can get them to stop it. And the way you do this is you walk up to the creep wave, and you
Creep wave.
right click. No, not the creep wave. You walk up to the creeps,
Okay.
right after you swarm, and you move your camera over to wherever any enemy hero is, and you full aggro, and they will stop hitting the swarm and start running towards you. And you can kite the creeps over and over again, and the swarm will just demolish the entire.
But you have to keep re-aggroing them every
Yes.
2.5 seconds, I guess, or 2 seconds.
Yes, you just do it as many times as you can, but you will clear the wave eventually.
That is sick.
All by yourself.
That is technology
So-
right there.
So you can test this out yourself, and you'll see that it works with like any amount of stacks.
So why don't you just stack ancients now between 30 and 1, and then
I mean,
swarm
the
a
thing
2-stack
is-
ancients? I mean, it'll take you forever.
It'll take you forever, and it's also risky too. You might kill yourself.
Okay. Well, looks like June's gonna get dusted by FY Sakuchi level 1, and looks like they will get the kill. June probably needed to tango to break that dust or break his own invis. Might have actually lived. He did that actually, but Vici Gaming will grab first blood, and I believe the rune. Yeah, it looks like they did. So,
No, June got the room.
oh, they hit.
Yeah, you can just hit enter and see.
All right. So, Bounty Hunter as a core. Back to those days. Oh, yo, FY coming in hot for that little, what do you call this animal?
Oh, he doesn't get it. Parrot.
Parrot. There you go. That's the thing that rides on the pirates. Rides with the pirates, right?
I don't know why it's so funny hearing you say that, but yes,
I mean, it's technically correct. Why are you laughing at me?
it's just funny, dude.
Okay. Well, good try by FY. I mean, so far already extremely effective with this bro. And looks like Vici Gaming did end up dodging that offensive lane. And Yang is just not having a good time.
Yep. Well, I mean, it's better than the drow not having a good time, right? I mean, you rather have your drow get farmed, so
Uh-oh,
they kind of predict that this PA. Oh,
They got Dust.
they just him out. Oh, he is so dead.
Yep, he is. They got so many sources of slow on him, but he does have the Pro Man shield. The ports are coming in right now. They're going to try to go on Yang. The tower is going on him, but it's not going to be enough. September. They're pinging out of end, but September knows the tower is going to get the job done. And now September going to get swarmed up. He is probably going to die to swarm as well as the silence. Looks like one more right click will do it. FY somehow still survives. Could probably clarity up and just gets enough mana for Sakuchi out. All right. That was a great dive.
Yeah. Another great early game for FY.
Yeah. It's like this guy is good at Dota or something.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah. Gets the rune. It's gonna shrine up. And back to action.
I mean, the best part about this is that the silencer already starts out with 4 intelligence.
Sure.
And Bounty Hunter already has like an issue with monopole, but this is an even bigger issue now.
Well, he's actually not gonna windwalk around that much, right? As a core position, you don't roam nearly as much. And I think you tend to actually get a Vlad's, or at least you used to. I don't know what the new build is. Demons in the river and now about to be dead as the right clicks are coming out fast and furious. There is just so much dot over this.
-2.
Yeah. And now
they're switching lanes now. They feel strong enough to contest against this PA lane now.
and I think they are correct, right? Dagger's gonna cancel out DDC's mana pot. Flyby is definitely taking a ton of damage, but does have the poor man shield.
Look at that ward. Sees everything. I mean, they kind of need the Weaver here. I mean, if it's just the 2 of them, they're definitely not strong enough.
Yeah, Weaver's coming. He's bought himself the makings of a Ring of Aquila and as well as a Blightstone. So, oh, looks like they're gonna cut
They're
through
going on him.
and go for N. N's gonna take a lot of damage. Ice Path on top of that. Curse though is gonna stop the casting of CDEC or Lisa. Okay.
Demon's dead?
No, Ogre's fine.
No.
He's Ogre. And the Weaver is coming in, but he is going to be seen by this Observer Ward, so...
Yep. Imagine if he had a TP, though.
Yeah. I mean, imagine if he has Gemini attack. He's so under level despite him doing so much already.
Yeah, I mean, he spent a lot of time just walking all the way up here, that's why.
Yeah.
I think he should just go leech his level 3 as soon as he can.
Or get the bounty rune.
Oh, he's just going on September.
Swarm is going to be on September, but he needs a little bit of help. I don't think this is going to be a solo kill or anything.
Wait, he's gonna solo kill him if he geminates?
He doesn't have Geminate.
Swarm.
The Swarm
Like,
is enough.
Why would you doubt him? He doesn't even get Geminate. He just goes for Shikuchi.
Okay. I mean, that was a level 1 Swarm. I'm just so surprised of how effective it is.
It's 20 damage.
Yeah. And Chikara's a tanky hero, you know?
Even more. Yeah, it's debatable. I mean, at this level, he's got 3 armor, so the Swarm lasted long enough for it to be in the negatives.
Yeah, I guess he's only tanky because of the high HP that he has.
The high HP, right.
And the armor doesn't really care too much now. And getting 3-man gangbang. Nice 2-man Gus, but it's not going to be enough. He needs a little bit of help, and will end up going down. The question is, how much is the rest of the team going to pick up here? FY does have Sakuchi. Will pop it right now. It's going to be 1 kill, and they're going to go for a 2nd kill. September taking a ton of damage, and that Swarm plus the Blightstone doing so much work, and the Swarm again gonna get the kill. I'm not sure whether that was +2 for DDC, but FY, he's going to survive. He might actually turn around. Nope. That shall be it. And again, FY having his finger all over this game right now. What is he going to pick up? Is he going to go for boots, or do you actually skip boots?
I mean, if he copies Lil's build, he goes for Medallion here.
Okay. Do you think that's a good build?
I think it's perfectly fine. I mean, it's okay. He's going for the ultimate greed build. He's just stacking the damage as high as he can.
Yeah.
He already does 109 damage. It's level 4 Weaver with the aura.
You know what? I think if you want to stack damage but maintain like making relevancy, maybe having like if you just go Bands of Elven Skin into maybe a Dragonlance, that would be pretty sweet. I guess the Wraith Band gives you way more right now, but less so later.
I mean, he does kind of want the monopole too, so
that's true. Okay. Well, June's up top here. He's only level 5.9. He needs that. He needs that level 6, especially when these fights are breaking out. Oh, September? Oh, he dead. Yep. And they actually dusted one as well. No, DDC's going to go down very quickly. June's going to hit level 6, but that's a 3-man coil. June's going to be dead for sure. He's going to break the coil. Demon's trapping the coil. He's also going to be dead. Yang hits a 3-man illusion orb onto Flyby, and he is going to go down as well. Great Gus. And that's a triple kill in FY. How is he getting all these kills? I'm not sure. But, well, I guess that Wraith Band is doing work.
It's because he has 122 damage. That's why he's getting all these kills.
Wait, why does he have so much damage?
Look at the damage done in these team fights. He does the most damage out of everyone else.
Why does a level 4 Weaver have 122? Oh, because of
that's
Drow, yeah. Drow's only giving him 40.
Mid lane.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be another kill. Oh, Shade. Oh, he pops his shield. Maybe he'll be fine. Now they're going to focus on June instead. DK's tanking everything on the front line. He goes right back in. Shade's manning up, but he's going to be dead as a result. No, he gets the first kill. And June trying to survive, but the right click and the dust. FI's out of there with Sakuchi. And, yeah.
I mean, this is all part of the plan. Look at DDC. 12 intelligence stolen already. 7 minutes in. I mean, he could just transition later on, too.
I mean,
with just, like... With just power treads and like a force staff, he can right click incredibly hard mid game.
Who isn't transitioning on Vici? Like everybody's a core.
Yeah, that's 4 to 14. So yeah.
Yeah. So whenever I look at Silencer and his talent trees, I just laugh because his level 10 talent gives you +7 intelligence. I mean, look at DDC right now. He's already got the level 10 talent for free, and then some.
Yep. I mean, personally, I would take armor, but. Oh, global, bottom lane, they save end. Oh, that Gus just misses. But a huge coil comes out.
Well, that's going to get Shade here as well. The question is FY here? And of course he is here. He's going to go for September.
He's out of spirits.
Okay, he's silenced as well, so he's probably dead. Double silence. And that is going to be FY KSing his way to Godlike. Alright, we have an 8-minute Weaver, guys, and he's Godlike.
He has an urn. He does so much damage now.
This is the build, man. I actually recall Boba playing offlane Weaver some like 3 years ago going for this build. It's actually absolutely insane, especially if you get to snowball with it like FY has.
Oh, they spot out June. They know June is here. He has dust. He can actually solo kill him.
Does he have the game sense? Oh, he clipped him. Alright, give him that urn. He's dead. Yo.
Oh my goodness, this damage is insane.
Yo, he gone. Oh, TP's
that Gemini is gonna kill him, just like this.
Okay. And now Shade coming in. Shade though, you gotta be careful. He's out of mana very, very soon. He is gonna get a
He's
kill.
got
on
11
BBC.
wand charges. He's got 11 wand
Okay.
charges though.
Right, that's a track kill. That's a track kill. I'm just looking at FY now. It's just like he's just daring
He's
all the kills.
transitioning.
Yeah. So you think he goes straight Deso here, or we're gonna see like Power Treads, Dragonlance, or is it gonna be Ags?
No, I think as support, having Medallion is really, really helpful. So if he wants to upgrade that Blightstone, he should go for Medallion first.
All right, Yang taking a ton of damage. Will go away into the safety of his team. Dodges the Stifling Dagger, but oh, all right, that was a zoning coil.
These things happen
Yeah.
every now and then. I mean, at least he's alive.
So Medallion got buffed this patch, right? At least against Roshan.
Yeah, there's no reduction anymore, but I think it kind of balances at the end because Roshan just has more armor overall, I believe.
Yep. All right, June scouting it up. Oh, did they see him? They might have realized. Yeah,
They know,
dust him
yeah,
up.
he's got him.
Did they have TP coming in though? Because I don't think Silencer could kill him by himself. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Kind of surprised EDC went for that. Probably just to deter him from moving around freely.
That was a message to us. It's like, we see you. We know.
Yep.
Alright, well, this is what CDEC did a lot in game 1, where they got wrecked, and they're trying to split push. Shakiro's pretty decent for that, but Vici with a group up push with a Dragon Knight, much, much faster. Much more effective.
DK's going for drums. I don't remember the last time I saw DK get drums.
I mean, the tempo of this game makes sense for a drums, right? They just fight non-stop.
It kind of like cancels out the track as well. So they can actually keep up when you expend a drum charge.
You know, if we're casting a week ago, this is where I get excited about FY level 25 Sakuchi movement speed, but as we found out, the games don't generally get there.
I mean, he didn't go for his Midas, so
Yeah.
most likely won't see that.
Unless, like, the game goes super long in some spectacular fashion. Alright, Vici.
Shakiro's just pushing up top.
Yo, FY's behind enemy lines here. Yo, this is aggressive stuff. He gets rooted. He's out of there immediately with his ultimate. But it looks like that has bought enough time for actually this tower. Ice Path is going to hit on 2-2. Yang comes in. Two-man coil. Global's going to get popped here. Ogre in the front line. He's tanking everything up. He's dead. And now they're going to focus on Shade. Shade, oh my god. He's jumping around, but nowhere to jump to. He's also going to be dead. Flyby gets a kill on Tupac, but FY's gunning for him. He's got Urn on him. He's got the Sakuchis. He's got the right click. There's a buyback from the Ember Spear. He's probably going to pop back in, but I'm still chasing. And watching Flyby get gunned down here by FY. That's going to be yet another kill. Beyond Godlike is FY. Alright. Back onto the Shade cam. He's going on Mikasa, but Mikasa is very, very tanky. Shade jumping forward, really looking for this kill. Don't think he'll actually get it. No, the Flame Guard comes off cooldown in the last second. And now Shade right-clicking. Uh-oh, FY. He doesn't have his ultimate anymore. Doesn't have too much of a magic stick. They're going to get a triple kill for Shade. And looks like...
He is so rich now.
Yeah, he got the kill after his, what do you call it, the buyback deficit timer thing?
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, because that would have
I
cut...
mean, he still made bank. Like,
Yeah.
he is top net worth on his team all of a sudden.
Yes, indeed he is. And yo, what did I say
Oh,
about
the
this build?
Blade Mail build.
Phase
Alright,
Blade Mail,
I
man.
wanna-
It's a
I
build.
like this.
It's a build, dude. All right, June. Is he gonna die? Ooh, his team is coming back in, and that's gonna be a track kill. Flyby.
Oh, he died for tracking though.
Is that worth? I guess.
I think it's worth.
Yeah. I don't know.
I mean, he died, but he gave his team trackle. So
I mean, getting your team trackle is actually not that much, right? Because it's like what, 50 gold for track on your teammates. 40 gold actually.
still a better exchange for them, right?
All right, Flyby is gonna get focused here on the left side. He's gonna get chased. All right, FY. FY is going hard on the paint, man. He's rooted right now. Goes invis, but they still see you. And now Sakuchi's on cooldown for a little bit. Ice Path gonna get juked out here. FY needs a Sakuchi, and he is out.
Okay, so he does get the medallion finished. So if he follows, the last time I saw this build from Lil was, oh, he's gonna get caught out again. Is Shade gonna go for this? I think he will.
Oh, the creep
Oh, he
wave.
missed the yeah. The last time I saw this build from Lil on the Weaver, he went for, I believe he went BKB into Agnum Scepter.
Okay.
So we're just gonna have to see what he decides to go. Scepter is actually really nice to have on support Weaver.
Yeah, but it looks like he's looking to do more damage on the backlines, because if you look at the supports of CDEC, Jakiro and Ogre, they're not exactly the best way to deal with the Weaver, right? So he could probably get a lot of mileage if he wants to go for a physical damage build.
June decides against it. He was like watching FY for a very long time.
Yeah.
Shower. Yeah, FY just uses it for himself.
Okay. The bootsless Weaver build. Quite effective.
It works.
Yeah.
And he just goes on September to see how much damage he does. Look
Oh
how much
my
damage
god.
he does.
Oh my god.
Half his life, just like that. He only hit him like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. I mean, when each of your hit have so much minus armor to back it up, it's not bad.
So he queued up Diffusal Blade. It's kind of interesting. I did not expect this.
Yeah.
But Diffusal Blade will... I guess it's the answer for Ember Spirit. Just remove that Flame Guard, and then he'll be really squishy.
Yeah, you know, in the previous patch, I would say it's a great defensive mechanism as well, because you could remove like tracks and silences, but it no longer works that way, right? You can't.
Yeah, I don't
diffuse
think
it
you can
yourself.
cast it on yourself anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's, I guess, anticipating Ghost Scepters that are coming out, because if you're in September's position and you're looking to get an item for yourself against this lineup, Ghost is probably like top of the priority list, right?
It's gonna be a while until he can afford that, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got Rod of Atos queued up,
Okay.
so he's not gonna have it in forever.
Well, Rod of Atos is pretty good against Weaver, I heard.
Because you can't Shikuchi out of it or
Yeah.
time lapse.
Mid lane, Shay pops the Blade Mail, and look at the damage that's actually returning. But he ended up going down. And DDC tracking on his, oh, hold that thought. Mikasa on the top lane, looks like he's got tossed on, but he's running towards his team. Maybe his team will bail him out. Okay, that's a global into a 3-man fire brief, and now Flyby taking a ton of damage. Ice Path's going to secure his way out. Now Yang, well, he's going to phase, and he's going to survive.
Gust.
What a gust from End here. And now Demon walking in, lumbering against the Ogre. Meanwhile, Yang blinks forward, orbs forward, and trying to go for June, but June's going to be fine. Meanwhile, September just Ice Pathing the ground to give him a retreat path. Looks like he'll be okay as well. But they dove pretty hard for that DK, and they didn't get him.
That was just a great bait from Mikasa, forcing all of CDC to fight into that narrow path, and then that Gust just demolished them in that team fight.
Yo, that was the drums, man. Popped it to give him that little extra bit of mobility.
I mean, this stat build, with power treads on strength, he has like 1700 life and, what is it, 23 armor. You're not killing a DK at this stage.
He also took the +6 strength talent. Oh, Yang. Tower's gonna go down. FY stuck in there though of the macro pirate. 1 quick kill, 2 quick kill. The Blade Mail coming to party from Shade, and they might get another one. Drow Ranger is stuck there. Ice Path is gonna miss TP out. Is he actually gonna make it out of there? No, he's rooted. He's dead. And Shade gets a double. So great roach from Vici, but got immediately punished.
Alright, Shade has Manta queued up, so I guess this is the new route people are taking. You get Blade Mail, Manta, Octarine. Is that
Yeah.
the new thing?
I mean, it's really, really stat-oriented, right? And I always thought Ember Spirit was a very good fighting hero. I mean, people always go with the Battle Fury because of his late game, but his early to mid game is not bad at all.
Yeah, I definitely agree with you. Especially now that they have the level 10 talent, you take 15 spell amp, and they buff the Fire Remnant. Like, you can really burst someone down.
Yeah.
Like, that burst is no joke.
So I wonder if he takes +6 stats here or the 20 movement speed. I think normally I will always say the 6 stats.
He took the stats. He took the 6 stats.
I feel like in a game like this where you're looking to move around so much, I think the movement speed also gets a nod. But
I think the 6 stats is just really good for the kind of build he went for. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
complements his
synergizes-
Blade Mail, so, yeah. I mean, you want to be in there, so you want to take as much as you can in terms of survivability.
all right, Silencer did not get +7 intelligence. He took the armor, but he also has +30 intelligence.
Yep. I mean, I think this is kind of expected. I think you should definitely almost always take the armor, because that's one of the weaknesses of Silencer.
Yep. You know when Illidan plays carry silencer, he buys like AC over Shivas, which kind of boggled my mind a bit. But he like values armor and attack speed so much on a core silencer, which I gotta say DDC is starting to get there. If he takes a couple of good fights. Oh no, the pirate! Sorry, the parrot!
Someone took out the Radiant's
Well,
courier.
Vici's venture into the jungle wasn't all for naught.
Yeah.
They do find a courier. I mean, they were about to waste their time and not get anything. They did drop some offensive wards, but luckily for them, just unfortunate timing with the courier for CDEC.
Alright. Vici looking to push for this tier 2.
Dire's mid tower won't last much
The
longer.
tower game definitely very much so in the favor of Vici.
Radiant's
They got that DK.
taking hits. Dire's mid tower.
Drum Sanjin Yasha DK. I think it's been a while.
Yeah, it has been in a while, but pretty good if you're looking to fight and tank, which is, it's pretty much what he's doing. Like I said, Mikasa is the Dota player transported back, from a couple of
Yeah.
years, right? So,
Yeah, this is some old school stuff.
oh, they come in and Jun gets immediately scouted. They see him. They got vision everywhere.
And that's probably going to lead to the tower actually going down this time.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Vici just really understand what they want to do with the draft. I mean, there's some slip-ups here and there, but their team play, in terms of strategy, is always really, really well done.
Yep. Jun's gonna ping out that there is detection in that particular area, which is correct. But damage has already been done. Oh, I'm not
They
sure
got
if
the
you,
tower and the kill.
if you saw the bottom lane, there was a Dark Troll Summoner just like split pushing. Is that PA's? No, who's
No, it's ogres. It's ogres.
Ogre Helm. Okay.
But I mean, you have to see it. You have to look at the new item. It's no longer a lifesteal carry
yeah.
item.
Yeah, I know.
It's just
Stats,
a support item. It just
attack
no,
speed.
it's weird.
Yeah.
And aura, health aura, attack speed aura.
Are you supposed to use it to split push, or are you
I mean,
supposed
you
to
can
have a
use it
creep?
for whatever you want.
Okay.
Split pushing is always nice. Pushing out lanes is very important. But you can always pick up utility if you want.
Yeah. You got
can
a
always-
Mud Golem.
Give yourself an aura. Mud Golem is great for ganking, I guess. And you can chain stun someone decently.
Yo, he bloodlusted his Mud Golem. Look at that thing. It's actually almost 500 MS. Oh my
Yeah, 'cause
god.
The base movement speed is so quick on the Helm of the Dominator. It's 425.
Yeah, look at him. Oh my god.
I love the quick Mud Golem animation. Looks
Yeah.
really funny.
It doesn't look like gods as much, like with the hunchback and everything. You just, look at him.
This is this is God's true form after working out.
The final form. Yang comes in here, and looks like the Brood at DK is maybe a little bit of trouble. Maybe not, because he is actually just killing everybody. Yep, it's going to be 2 quick kills. Man, Flyby, he might be the core, but he's just feeding.
Yeah, I mean, he went Vlad's into Deso. Like, you're not going to survive against a puck that has Dagon. Like, the puck alone could probably deal with this PA at this stage.
Yep. I mean, I say the Weaver is enough to deal with him. Unless he gets crit.
I mean, the Weaver has Diffusal, so the Weaver can solo pretty much anyone, too.
Alright, DK is in there. He's rooted. Okay, they pop a Shrine for a little bit of quick heal. And they'll need a lot more healing to actually defend this space. Usually might actually just back off, because the defense of CDC is actually pretty formidable, despite having 2 heroes short.
Yeah, Vici are definitely happy
Yo,
with what they got.
Look
from
at
that.
this truck. This dominated truck. It's like a... it's truck with...
The
I don't know.
Bloodlust.
That 8 horsepower is going in.
Oh, look at that. It
What
hits so
happened?
quickly, but it does like no damage.
It's fine though, it's fine. It moves
I mean,
fast.
it's great. It's
Yeah.
great for pushing towers.
Yeah.
Look at Demons. He's actually. Oh my god, he missed microed. He was in smoke and he missed microed. He was playing with his catapult and he attacked with his hero.
That's fine. Alright, Bloodlust again. Demons, your truck! Oh no, it's so slow now.
It looks like CDC aren't going to get anything out of this smoke.
Alright, we're just having too much fun seeing all these new things. Instead of like
And this
commentating.
is, I think Vici understand that they just smoked. This is a great time for them to smoke in return now.
Do you know what might have given away the fact that CDC just smoked?
Yeah, that ogre broke it himself.
Well, apart from that, or is that pretty much
What was it? I feel like that is the biggest
Okay.
issue.
Five Eye, farming it up, but he might die pretty fast. The Sixth Sense is gonna give him a little bit of retreat, but Dragon Knight already has sights on him. Dragon Tail, range, flyby. Maybe he needs to blink. He blinks away, but the Dragon Tail finds him, and the Dagons will follow, and he dead. And now June also got coiled up. He's gonna report home. Woo! The gust is not gonna be enough. Would have been sick if the gust pushed him out of the coil and broke the stun.
That would be sick. But I think in order for him to push him that far, he has to be like right in front of him.
Yeah. Or no, get that level 25 talent, man. The plus 350 gust for knockback.
Oh yeah. He's only 10 levels off.
Yeah, CDEC. Gonna go for a little bit of split push. Pretty good if you ask me. They got the tier 2 and the tier 3 down to about half HP. Sure, they lost the tier 2 for it, but they weren't defending that tier 2 to begin with.
I mean, it's definitely not bad for CDEC, but it's not enough. It's sooner or later, Vici is just going to overwhelm them, and I think it's going to be really soon too. Mikasa just picked up his BKB. They lost all their tier 2s. They could just group up and take out these shrines, and then if they really wanted to, they could wait for the next Roshan and then take a high ground fight with the DK.
So last game, I said that Vici has a pit lore that mitigates a lot of CDEC's damage, and that was the reason why they couldn't win that many big team fights. What's the reasoning for this game? Because, I mean, technically they have things like PA, they have Bounty Hunter, they have an Ember Spirit that went for a fighting build, right? Why are they actually not getting anything done?
I think their laning phase wasn't strong enough. Like, Vici just destroyed them way too hard in the laning phase. And because they play around this silencer, like, they're just so far behind, they can't deal with the global. Like, once he globals, you have to run. You can't even fight against it, right? Because none of them have the items to break it.
Right. Oh,
And-
Shay has his Manta, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, that's about it. So once he globals, there's so many... Well, I wouldn't say there's so many ways, but there's a DK stun and there's a blink coil. And between those two, they're just kind of locked in position and forced to fight. And then they just lose everyone because everyone's dead by the time global's over.
Yeah, and Vici has been the one that's actually finding the engagements a lot better. Like, they have the initiation power. The global you mentioned, the coil you mentioned. Whereas CDEC is mostly playing, like, avoiding. And they're just getting caught kind of over and over again.
Yeah. I mean, CDC's build kind of, like, requires them to be able to wait out the silence.
Right.
And then once the silence is over, they have to just run at them with the tracks and, you know, this Blade Mail, Emperor Spirit, and PA. But PA really needs her BKB. Without BKB, it's impossible for her to just jump in and fight.
Yo, I'm surprised that, given the nature of this game, PA did not take the plus 150 health or the 10% lifesteal. He's going all in, right? He's working with loaded dice here. He wants to just take somebody out. But I guess a BKB will make this build, or make this talent tree much better. September is going to get caught here. Well, despite him dying, he's actually somehow gotten himself to level 15. So,
I mean, he just spent a lot of his time up on the top lane.
Yeah.
And he wants to buy Shadow Blade. Like, they've pretty much given up on trying to team fight. Like, they're only going to fight on high ground. And apart from that, they're trying their best to just split up the map and farm.
no, he's going for Glimmer.
Oh, he changed it now.
Yeah.
Okay. He has Shadow Blade queued up for me, but
You know, like, going for right-click damage items on Jakiro seems a little bit odd, but you gotta keep in mind that he will get plus 400 attack range at some point. So,
yeah. I mean, we saw it the other day, right?
Yeah.
It was Desolator, Dataless, Jakiro, Hurricane Pike. And he shot, like, his range was, like, close to 1,000 with the Dragon Lance 400 range.
you know what I'm not really feeling is this Bounty Hunter. He's basically a core, but giving support level farm to his team, or less.
I mean, you pretty much rely on snowballing, like, really hard off of tracks, and getting track kills is not exactly what they're doing right now.
Yeah. Well, this is pretty sick. Ogre, you know, stole a C3 unit again, and then he bloodlust both his own wave, as well as the stolen one.
I mean, it's just all the little things they're trying to do to push the waves out. Like, that's their only hope, is to continuously push out the waves.
I mean,
Shade is going for the he's going back to the traditional like fighting build. Oh, FY. He has to be really careful here. Oh, FY. He's really
Global?
screwed.
Is Global gonna help them? And is laying out the damage in the background, but that Glimmer Cape helping him alive. It looks like Shade missing his chain. No!
No.
No,
But
he
he
did not.
does have Aegis, but no one can get here.
Yeah, that's gonna be 2 kills. Does he have invisibility? He does have Shadow Blade. I imagine they have detection at the root though, preventing him going invis and flyby. Lays it in with some big crits. I was gonna ask, is there gonna be some point where CDC like turtles to a sufficient level? Are we waiting for like 25 talents? Or are we waiting for item pickups? What exactly are you turtling for?
I think it's just item pickups. I think once PA has enough to just jump in and start fighting the Drow, which I think he already does, they are more than like willing to take these team fights now. I think they're at a stage where they can actually take team fights, but they might feel inclined to just push out a little more. Oh, September's gonna get caught out here.
Glimmer Cape not gonna help him here, especially Jin also getting caught in the crossfire. He popped the. Oh, it's going right in the. Yo, that's the build, man. The talent helping him out. Looks like everyone's dropping for the gem. Mikasa trying to port home. He did not rescue the gem, and he almost dies as a result. Very
he dropped
lucky.
His drums. No, he dropped his drums and didn't get the gem, so he just lost his drums for nothing. Demons took the gem, and he just lost his.
Did they just kill the drums? Because I don't
They
see it.
just killed the
anywhere.
drum. They just hit it. Yeah, they just destroyed it.
Well, that sucks. You know, you could just drop in your.
Dyer's mid tower.
I mean, you mentioned it. You mentioned it over and over again. He's an old school player. Okay, he needs time to adapt.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Never refuse gold given.
All right, well.
He's just gonna shrug it off, just like ZSMJ shrugging off the loss of his relic.
Relic, yeah. That was a different day and time, different era. But I guess for him, it's just only like 2 minutes ago.
It's almost been like 8 years.
Yeah. Has it been 8 years since that point? I think it's like 2010, 2011. Yeah, no, SMM 2011 is that one that happened. Yeah. It's been a while.
Look at this wild kid. He's so fast.
Big Bird Gaming.
The Dyer best do something about that bottom tower.
It's so funny to watch. Man, I need to write this down in my notebook. Things to try out.
Dyer's bottom tower's getting the business.
What? Helm of the Dominator Bloodlust creep?
Yeah. It's fun. It's foot push. Oh, Mikasa's gonna start
They're
things up
going in
on
the fight.
Shade. Well, I mean, he's very tanky. They pop the global. Shade's gonna match it off immediately. He jumps out.
Just couldn't
Greaves already used. CDC, September is probably gonna die as a result. And now FY runs right into a Sanctuary. I don't think they can kill him or anything. He's gonna, in fact, time lapse. And the rest of Vici will try to catch up, but CDC should be able to disengage. They want to fight this. He goes on Mikasa. He pops up BKB. Mikasa down to about half HP, but Dragon Knight perhaps is not the target to go on. Now he sees he sees FY. He's gonna go on FY. No, he still goes Mikasa. He wants him really dead. Again, not sure about the target selection, and now his BKB's over, and he's gonna be dead. Imagine if he laid in the damage on anybody else other than the guy that has 1 billion armor. Looks like Dragon Knight finally goes down, but not worth.
I kind of like the idea from CDC. They were waiting out the BKBs and thinking like they can take the team fight, but same. It's the same goes for Vici. They just waited out the PA's BKB and they just turn around and one stun and she's dead.
Yeah.
Because she only has like 1,500 life. Without that BKB, like she just cannot stand against this magic damage coming out from the silencer and the puck.
And on to that point, look at what Puck's building. You normally are so used to Puck just upgrading all the way to Dagon 5, but just the Dagon 1, went back for the Yules for survivability and, just efficiency, and then now Ags. That Ags is going to make PA's life miserable. It doesn't matter if you have BKB. If you break the coil there, your BKB is going to be done during the stun, and you're just dead.
Yeah, definitely. I really like this item choice because they understand that PA can only fight under BKB, and without that BKB, she's just gonna be like useless throughout the entire team fight.
Yep. Oh no, it looks like Ember Sphere went back for that carry build. Battle Fury into a Daedalus. I say oh no because the fun that is the
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him. I actually think that he was going for that like lockdown build, but I don't think they have a choice anymore because P8 isn't exactly farmed enough, and the rest of their team isn't exactly farmed enough either. So there's not going to be enough damage coming out of the team unless he goes for this kind of build.
I mean, you will still take the exact same talents. He won't have basically 0 downtime on his chain, but it's going to be pretty close, right? Because the cooldown of it is 6.8, and you're going to have a 5-second root. So it's...
I mean, he might not even take that. If he goes for this build, I wouldn't be surprised if he took the
Flame Guard.
extremely high Flame Guard. But then again, Weaver does have Diffusal, so
Yeah.
he's going to have to be careful with that.
I mean, what are you exactly Flame Guarding, right? There's just mostly physical damage. I guess the Pug stuff, I guess.
There's Pug. Silencer adds up as well. That curse. Especially if you want to keep fighting, right? You just got to keep casting stuff.
Okay. Smoke usage for CDEC. They need to have 1 pick here, and also smoked up here, and smoke breaks! But Vici have vision, so they knew exactly time to pop off. Looks like DDC popped the drums for himself.
Yeah, he needed that. He's not exactly fast enough to outrun this. He might not even make it still. Yeah, this Phantom Assassin is too fast. Oh my goodness.
Shrek. Now Shay moving forward.
Oh, they might catch out Yang still.
Oh. Yo, they got the root on him, but Yules is going to break it off. Now the blame it onto Shay. He's taking a ton of damage, and he is dead. Alright, Coil's going to find June. June walking in Viz. Question is, do they want to pop that BKB on Flyby and fight this? FY already on the back line. Yes, they want to go in onto the DK again, but DK pops the BKB. He's still going to go down. Meanwhile, FY just hunting and assassinating on the back line. CDC. Okay, the track's going to be there, and now Flyby gets off some anime Blink Strike, follows him up onto the high ground. That was some Naruto shit, but that was pretty good team fight by CDC.
What in the world was that Blink?
Just as planned.
That was an interesting blink. I did not think that would happen. I guess he timed his blink the exact moment the John happened.
Yep.
Just auto-casted and it was
Followed
in rage.
him. Gonna go into the pit. No Roche just yet. That's very unfortunate for CDC because they're unable to take any objectives off of this. Tier 2 mid is, I guess, open as an option, but they don't siege that fast.
I mean, even if they don't get any objectives, it's still track kills going their way, so... And they're also showing, signs of life. It kind of makes Vici not as confident in taking these team fights and controlling the map. So it might give him a little bit of breathing space to farm up.
I mean, they're showing signs of life, but it's just the nature of the PA, right? If you crit in a team fight, you're gonna have a good team fight. But remember the previous one in the Radiant jungle? Flyby went on the DK. He didn't get too many crits, and then he just got wrecked. So
that's true.
It's very hit or miss.
Interesting to note that DK went for the 300 health rather than the gold.
It makes sense, right? He's the one that's getting focused by PA. And when you have, 25 armor or whatever, 35 armor, that 300 health actually translates into, I don't know, maybe 400 or 500 effective HP.
I just would have thought he would have opted to go for the GPM and just transition into a mega carry because, I mean, DK can definitely do that.
Yeah.
He already has a Shadow Blade too. I mean, he can even pick up Silver Edge to deal with the PA, so that no one on his team really needs the MKB for a little bit.
I wonder if he's doing that because the puck could become the mega carry with his 300 GPM and 25. And then he's got he's got supports that also are essentially semi carries at this point. So he's just the tank in the front. Maybe he lost the drums and needs.
Okay, wait. So a small update. FY has a sheep stick.
Okay, that's kind of a big update, but sure.
I thought he was getting Manta. He had Manta queued up earlier, and I saw the ultimate orb, and all of a sudden he just...
Oh, well, they sheep PA right now. They actually force staff him to the low ground into the team, but Flyby's going to be fine. He actually can blink up to the high ground.
Oh, the Scepter, though.
Oh, yeah! Look at that stun! He's actually going to be in there for a while. The Macro Pirate in a very good position. They break PA's blur, so he's going to be in a lot of trouble. Shade's going in, popping that blame out. He's going to go on the Drive Ranger. Drive Ranger's going to be dead. Mikasa on the front line fighting against Flyby. Flyby's going to actually win that man fight as well. PA going to go on to FY. FY dies under the ice path. Like you said, the game could have been turning already, and CDEC wins now 2 team fights in a row. This one, they lose nobody. The objective to get out of it is Roshan. CDEC They're back in this game.
That was not what I expected from that team fight. I mean, I guess they used a little too much on the PA, and the PA still managed to get out. Like, no one could focus her because she was in such an awkward position.
Yeah.
They assumed, like, she was going to be on top of that hill, so the cores walked towards that hill, and then she got forced downhill, and then they were in such a strange location, and then Ember is just doing way too much damage now that he has the Daedalus and the Battle Fury.
Look at September, his attack range. I mean, every time I see it, I just think it's absolutely ridiculous that he's the one that gets the plus 400. Look at this.
Yep. Look at that siege. It's
Yeah.
insane.
It really is.
He doesn't even have Bloodlust. Give him Bloodlust. He does a lot of damage.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Look, he knows. Demons knows.
Yo, look at this little arc beam. It actually doesn't hit for that hard. It's only got 130 damage, but hey, man.
It
Damage
still
is
looks
damage.
devastating.
Yeah, now CDEC is the team that's actually getting a Rex. I have to remind you guys, 10 minutes in, FY had Beyond Godlike Streak, okay? And now the game is like this.
Yeah. Even with that sheep stick, it's just not doing enough. The rest of the team is just not scaling as well as the other team.
Yeah.
This Ember is just doing so much damage. He just goes in, pops his blade mail, and kills everyone.
Yep.
That Drow doesn't even stand a chance. Like, there's nothing she can do. And there's no one who can really help her because, like, that last team fight, Puck already used the coil on the PA.
Yeah, so you mentioned that they dropped a lot of stuns on him. The problem with that is nobody actually right-clicked him during those stuns. He was kind of just bouncing left and right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't matter if you have a lot of stun duration if you can't do the damage.
I mean, it was just because it all started because she got caught out on the high ground and DK was up there.
Yeah.
And then she got forced to the low ground and DK couldn't reach.
Oh.
Ember gets caught out. Yeah. All right, they really needed that kill.
Yeah, this is where the Hex becomes really good. But top Mikasa.
But Mikasa,
Yeah, he's got the BKB. Maybe go for BKB TP, but he's gonna go invis right now. It looks like Flyby misclicks. Abyssal, they creeped instead. Should have been a very easy kill.
they didn't have any detection. They were relying on the bounty track.
Yeah.
And
Which-
Ogre wasn't there. Yeah, he just BKB'd it off and just left.
Yeah. Well, now Vici's gonna try to push and siege on the high ground. Drow Ranger, pretty good at this, I heard. But look at the ice path, and now he's gonna go right in for FY. FY, can he actually? Yes. He goes back in time. He's gonna be fine. And now Hex up here on Flyby. They have the damage this time, but the Glimmer and the defensive force staff. Tower though is gonna go down. And here comes the Dragon Knight. Mikasa is gonna finish work, and now Vici breaking the high ground. Yang goes right in onto the PA. I think he's trying to bait out that BKB, but he's got the Aegis, so he doesn't really care. Somebody pop that shrine for him. No. All right. Okay.
Oh, they popped it.
Yeah. There you go. But, no, the Shrine keeps him alive, man. This is Shrine Dota at his best. Defending the high ground. Now, and on the high ground, they pop the global. He goes to the low ground. Look at this attack from Jakiro. And now they're chasing. Mikasa, is BKB going to run out? Yes, Abyssal is going to find him. And this time, oh, he goes in Viz, trying to run away, and look at the crits. That's going to be a kill.
And that was 4v5. This is not looking good for Vici Gaming. Ember, they thought they could take this fight like to the high ground. Cause
I thought
Ember
they
was
could
dead,
have, yeah.
Yeah, this defense, this high ground defense from CDEC is just too much. This Jakiro is just a huge nuisance to them. Like, between him, they just throw out daggers, they throw out ice paths, they macro pyre, the ignites from Ogre. I mean, they just seem to fend off Vici Gaming really easily.
Jakiro has 940 attack range. What?
Yeah.
Alright.
Plus 400, and then you get the Hurricane Pike.
Yeah.
This is how you deal with the Drow push strategy.
He just outranges
You can
Drow.
just hit Drow, and she can't hit you. Yeah.
Alright. I mean, she has the butterfly, so where do you go next? MKB? MKB Jakiro, lay in the damage.
Oh, you're talking about Jakiro? Jakiro is gonna buy. Oh, he's got Mjolnir queued up. So
Okay. Fine.
I mean, I like Mjolnir too.
Sure.
Yeah, Mjolnir's a really good item here because I mean, you have the Ember who's going in, and you have the PA who's going in. You can just put it on either of them, and they're gonna take a lot of magic damage.
I really like Ember's side on Trace. Goes for Lincoln's. Because I really think that the only way Vici could actually win now is to get big pickoffs on the cores with that sheep stick. But, not when Lincolns are available. I guess FY could still purge off the Lincolns and then sheep, but makes the timing a little bit harder.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, CDC. Now they're sieging for another lane of Rax. And Jakiro, the new sieger in the game. You get Vision in a tower and he'll go to work. Alright, looks like FY was split pushing some.
Puck's doing a good job just keeping this wave back. They can't push because the wave keeps dying. Oh no, runaway cart.
It's fine. 425. I wonder if there's a really strong creep that you could take early into the game where you could take advantage of the 425 movement speed. Like imagine 10 minutes in the game, you rush the helm, and there's some like
Purge. Get the purge creep. No one will ever run away.
Or what about the ghost lady? I guess the attack.
I don't think the Axel is like as strong as the purge. The purge is just gonna keep him in place forever.
FY going for the solo kills, but Jakiro's tanky, dude. He's got that Rod Vatos.
Plus he has Glimmer Cape and FY doesn't have any detection.
Yeah.
Oh, FY almost has his MKB. Holy.
Yeah, he's a core now.
He's got a Demon Edge in his backpack. Yeah.
It's like the weirdest core build I've ever seen. Somebody put this up and do the guess the hero. The no boots. I guess the no boots could give it away pretty easily. But
yeah, the no boost definitely gives it away.
It could be a Queen of Pain build, right? Look at this. The item that he has.
I don't think so. No, there's no way. I don't think anyone would guess anything other than Weaver.
All right.
Not having boost.
Okay.
At this stage
What
of
if
the game.
he's like fully 6-slotted, where you know sometimes.
Okay,
you sell
if he's
the boost?
if he's fully six slotted, then yes, you can make guesses.
Yeah. All right, June.
Now Demons has Lotus Orb and Scepter. This Ogre is freaking farm too. This is one of those games. We're gonna see it like 25s everywhere.
Yep. You get about one of those per week in pro games. I like it.
It's like one of those every day.
One of those every day in your games. I actually haven't hit 25 that often in the new patch. Because games just end.
Yeah, but you're not a professional.
Okay. Fair enough.
Got him. Oh,
Alright, got him.
Diffusal Hex.
There you go. Gonna try to burst him down. Did they have enough? No, he mantas. And now, rooted is the puck. He's gonna use it off immediately. But June coming in for the track.
Oh, that ice path.
Okay, Global's gonna be there though. They root him again, and Yang, it's a crit. He phases. I think he's gonna be fine. He's gonna blink away. Oh no! He's too short! That was the Chinese blink! And Yang does not make it out. That was super unfortunate. And end. Oh, he's up on top. Okay, Maelstrom finish on Shakiro.
Wait, Maelstrom? Wait, he has Maelstrom already? Oh, the Maelstrom. I thought you
Yeah.
said Mjolnir. I was like, wow, he has Mjolnir already.
Oh, sorry for missing that one. Wait, how did that happen? Where did that happen?
Mid lane.
Mid lane? Okay.
In the blink of an eye, with these items, I mean, you get crit, you're just dead.
Yeah.
So he does take the 2-second searing chains.
It's good disable, right, against Puck? Draw
Yeah, it's
Ranger?
really good.
Yeah. Alright, let's check on the 25s. It looks like a lot of heroes is. Well, a lot being 2. PA, gonna get the 25 agility. Where's my double daggers?
I do not believe in the double dagger.
I do not believe it either. If it prioritized heroes, then yes. But it actually prioritized creeps. For whatever odd reason.
Yeah, and I mean, if it doesn't... I thought it was like going to be a double charge. Oh wait, hold that thought. No,
Nope.
nothing's going to
Oh,
happen.
they bait out the
They
BKB.
BKB for
Yeah,
Flylight.
time to back off for CDEC.
That might be enough. Yeah, that might be enough just to deter them
Yeah.
from pushing.
When I first read it, I thought it was a double dagger to the same target.
Yeah, that's
Like
what
some
I
ninja-
didn't think
yeah.
that. I thought it was going to give him 2 charges. That's what I thought.
Oh, so you could back to back.
Right.
That's an interesting one too.
But I think that might be a little bit too powerful.
2 charges, or the one I suggest, the back to back.
2 charges. Well, the back one would be broken too.
Yeah. 25 agility, not bad.
You know which scepter I actually really enjoyed playing with? The new one? It's Skywrath.
Oh,
Skywrath's
dude.
new scepter is a lot of fun to play.
Yeah, it is so fun. And sometimes you just get the double...
The double ulti. The double ulti is kind of whatever, honestly.
It looks cool as hell, right? Especially if you have the... one of that Immortal. The Orbital Cannon Immortal. It just looks sick.
I didn't even know that was an immortal.
You know what I'm talking about? With the swords dropping from the sky?
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah. Some of the TI players have like the golden one. And you just double that one up. Oh my god.
I'll take that.
Alright, June is...
All right, they're following in.
Yeah.
June is following in. They might kill him.
Oh, he's dead,
He's
right?
almost here. He's super dead, I believe. There's no way he's getting out.
Okay.
Oh, he got bashed on the dagger. I mean, he was really dead because he would have been BKB'd into Abyssal.
Alright. So it's a Radiant
But that-
team that's picking off people now.
I mean, they caught up. this is looking rough for Vici because their lineup pretty much like required them to win the game much earlier than this, and now that it's gone to 50 minutes, like
Yeah.
the game just got that much harder.
Surprisingly, Jakiro's the third person that's going to hit 25. I guess Puck and Weaver is up there as well, but I guess you always take the 1.25 second ice path, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's just so powerful. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a 2.5 second stun,
So
and it turns into a 3.75, and it's such a long range as
Yeah.
well.
And it just lasts forever too. It's like it reminds me of
Yeah.
Pit of Malice that it stays out for a while that you can't actually get in there. Yang's gonna get rooted. He's gonna have to yield for himself, but that's enough time here for Jakiro to siege. And yep, that's gonna be a quick kill here by Flyby. They go in for Mikasa. That extra talent on the HP is looking pretty handy here, but it's not gonna be enough as CDEC forces out a GG from Vici Gaming. Again, to remind you guys, in a game that FY got beyond godlike, as a roaming Weaver, 10 minutes in the game.
That's gotta feel really bad for FY.
Yeah, it really
You
does.
think this is like one of those games where you're just playing support and you're thinking to yourself, "Man, what an easy game! I'm 10-0 in like 10 minutes," and then you just lose the game and you're like, "Man, what went wrong?"
What went wrong? Like I said, maybe you kick everybody and keep FY.
No, the thing is, it's just that CDEC they recognized really early on that there was no way they were going to win any more team fights. Like
Right.
that's how far behind they were, and then they went for that split push game. Like they just kept split pushing. I honestly think like all the little things add up. Like the Helm of the Dominator from Ogre and him bloodlusting waves, like all of this little stuff adds up, and they buy themselves enough time to just win the late game because their late game draft is better.
Yeah, I thought they itemized super well, right? Jakiro went for Wild Vatos first, which is not exactly a split push item. Mostly got it for the fight, but the way he played it was just a split push, even without the items. And yeah, like you said, they drawn out the game, and it looked really rough for Flyby for a long, long while, because I think there was a moment in game where I said she's just not really a factor, but when she got the BKB and got some damage on her, she's suddenly a hero. Alright guys, that's going to do it here for this best of 2 series. The two teams tie 1 game apiece. Next game that's coming up, we got, let me quickly tell you, we got eHome versus IG Vitali coming up at about 30 minutes time. So I guess take a short break. I'm going to eat my dinner, and we'll see you guys in 30.